Hello and welcome to OzToyReviews. So hello parents and gardeners or Woolworths shoppers or whatever you want to call yourself. It's your good pal Oz, and today we're going to be reviewing I think we got about 21 of the Woolworths Discovery Garden Seedling Packets to open up. This is a new promotion which I think started about a week ago. It's for the ages 5 or up. You can kind of get younger kids into it too as long as you supervise a little bit more. But in this collection there are different vegetable, herb and flower seeds to collect and grow. They did it last year and I've got a lot of videos from last year which I'll put in the description down below in case you want to see more. But basically we will open them up. Each one will hopefully have a different seed or a different herb or plant in, but they all got seeds in. So we'll go through them, we'll find all the different seeds, and then I will also show you, let me move the camera, this collectible case, whoa, that all the seeds go in, and you grow them in there and you water them in there and take care of them in there. So I'll show you that as well. Now making that pyramid was extremely impractical. It kind of looked cool, but it wasn't that useful. So let's get these out of the way. We'll move it back here. And forgive the fact that I am indoors. I was meant to film this outside, but today it rained for the first day all month. Of course, it rained today. So yeah, I just set up like a set to look like outside, so don't be tricked. But anyway, now what we get in this Discovery Garden is like this big panel here. Anything on the back? A little bit. So this mentions it's pots of fun getting a garden started. These are the steps for what you do. So your seedlings will need lots of light. Make sure you spray the soil. Yeah, and spray it with like a mist spray. Don't just like pour water in there. Otherwise, like the water pushes the soil around and your seed might get pushed to the surface, so you don't want that. Some seedlings sprout faster than others, so you just gotta chill and give it time. And then if a plant appears from the soil, well done, then you eventually need to move it to a bigger pot. And there's something to kind of help you measure the plant as it grows, which is cool. So that's good. It gives us a bit more clarity. Last year there wasn't so much instructions on how to grow the plants, whereas I think it's a bit better this time from what I've seen. Now with this, it looks like it just slots on like that. Now, it looks cool, but last year I took mine off because this was kind of like a sail for the wind. So if you put this outside and it's a windy day, the wind kind of catches this and like pushes it all around your garden or off a table if you got it on. So just be wary that that might be bad. You might want to take it off, but anyway, up to you. Now the other thing that we get is these are tags that go with each plant just to help you label it, and it's very colorful. Explains that you pull it there to get them out. They are all perforated, so easy to get out. Anything on the back? No, just where you put your name and the date you planted it. That's kind of cool. But you don't necessarily need this. This just looks a little bit nicer because every plant has its own one there. But I'll show you it properly. So you get your seed packet out. You break this. Here we go. Gently tear here to open, so we'll do that. There we go. And then this kind of tells us what seeds we have or what plant we can grow, but also you can pull this out and put this in your little seed container like that. Now let's see the seeds. So all of these come in biodegradable paper. So what would happen is you would put this in the soil, and we'll do a video about this later. Not this one, there won't be time in this video, but the next one I'll show you how to plant them, and we'll go outside to do it. But you would put this here. So first you wet the soil. So this little disc, I'll just talk you through it. You wet this disc and it's really cool. This is like dehydrated soil. So you wet it, and then really quickly it starts to kind of like puff out, and it will very easily fill this container. So once that's full of water and soil, then you put that in there, put a little bit of soil on top, bung in your little tag just so you know what you've planted there, and then put it into its place in the tray. Now there is no label, so I guess your place can be any place you want it to be. I think last year, oh, I remember what it was. This used to, I don't know if yeah, it still works. You put this over the hole, so you put that in there. Once you pull those out, let me show you. You pull these out as you find them. Okay, actually we'll do it properly. So we just found, let me move this camera for you so you can see better what we're doing. So what we just found was the lettuce mixed salad leaves. So we find that here, there it is there. So we pop it out. We got the tag now, and also it exposes that hole. You put that in there, and then you bung your tag in. So that's what I mean, you kind of have two tags. You get the one that comes with the box, and then this other optional one which looks way nicer, and you would put that in there. So that way you always kind of know what you're missing in the collection, and you can just have to a little glance down the bottom. There you go, and you know what plant is in there as they grow. But you'll get lots of double ups anyway, so not all of them will fit in here. But yeah, anyway, there's one. We've got one down. Let's keep moving. So next up, we've got... what is this one? This is Aster. So let's find Aster. And I'm just going to go through all 21. So here's Aster. Get that one out, and I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. So here we have, that's what Aster looks like. So it's a flower. Now I haven't read into it too much for this series, but I do know they're having a big focus on plants or flowers that attract bees. So that's kind of like the purpose of a lot of these flowers, is to kind of help attract bees. Okay, anyway, we've got Aster. Now next one we have is, oh, these are kind of popping out already. Look at that. Perpetual spinach, which sounds cool. I don't know anything about perpetual spinach. But now, what slot do they go into? Looking for it. Shout out if you see it before me. Spinach. Spinach, 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 spinach. Why is this so hard to find? There it is, right there. Okay, so perpetual spinach. And I'll show you what the picture looks like. Oh, it just looks like regular spinach. Maybe it grows for ages. So the sprout time is 14 to 21 days. Repotting time is 4 to 6 weeks. So that's pretty good. And then harvest time is 8 to 10 weeks. That's cool. That's a lot more information than they had last year during the promotion. Check out my nails. They're huge. I'm like a wizard. I think wizards always have long nails. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Now this one is... silver beet? Nice, I like silver beet. Okay, so where's silver beet? Now don't forget also, if you like this video, let me know by clicking the thumbs up like button. That will kind of help tell other people that this is a good video. So if you think it's a good video, maybe other people will. And also it helps the channel, of course, by spreading the word. And also make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on the follow-up videos where we kind of complete the collection. I'll show you how to plant these, and we'll just keep going until the whole collection's made. Usually, most years when we do collections like these, I never finish it. Like we'll do like 6, 10, nah, never 10, but yeah, around 6 videos, and I'll still never collect the series. There'll always be one missing. Pansy, which is not a good thing. It's just really frustrating. It's just bad luck. Pansy, pansy, pansy. Where are pansies? Here we go, pansies. I like pansies. I grew up with lots of pansies around my house. That sounds horrible, but I mean the flower, and it's really cool. They got little faces, and sometimes the faces are creepy, but it's easier to kind of like... I'll show you. There we go. Nice. So see the little face there? They kind of look like cats' faces, or I don't know, bear faces. I don't know. They're very cool, but like it was just nice growing up, always with these like happy little faces around you. So now next one we got is buried under the soil. Out you get. Come on, you can do it. It's stuck to the bottom. There we are. Okay, next we have found... oh, phlox. I do not know what this plant is. I've never heard of phlox before. Here it is. Oh, it's a flower. Okay. There we go. So put that into its little slot. And like so. No double up so far. We've done really well. Okay, I'm not going to pronounce that, but phlox, actually no, I'll try. Drummondii, maybe? But looks nice, looks pretty. There we go, focus. Nice pink flowers. Speaking of pink flowers too, I have taken real flowers from my garden. There we are there. They have sacrificed their life for your decoration and entertainment. So just so they don't die in vain, make sure you subscribe. That way, if they do die, which they probably will, it hasn't gone to waste. Their life has meant something. There you go. I'm gonna guilt you into subscribing. That's how I roll. Anyway, chives. We got chives. Now that looks cool. There's like 12 seeds there. That's pretty good. You can also just buy chives from the supermarket, just as a handy hint. You can buy chives from the supermarket because they usually come with the roots, and then whatever you don't use, you just plant in the ground, and then they keep going for ages and ages. Even if we don't need chives, if the ones I have in the garden start kind of like dying off because from age, I buy more from the supermarket and then just plant them, and then I'm set for another few months. So there's the chives there. I didn't know they flowered. Oh yeah, they do. If they go to seed, if you let them go too long, they do flower. I didn't know it was a pink flower. Mine have always been white flowers. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, I accidentally opened one up out of sight of you guys. The whole lid came off. So we got basil, red basil. Whoa, red basil. Oh la la, that sounds fancy. Here we go. Red basil is back here, and I can show you a little picture. I did not know such a thing existed as red basil. Basil's usually green. There you go, red basil. It's kind of purpley red. That's cool. Okay, we'll put that there, and I need to do it so we can see them. It's a bit hard to reach. Oh, look, so many. Get that back. Look, more flowers, all dying. Oh, sad. I'll put that there so you can see it more. Okay. Now we got still no double ups. Silver beet. Okay, our first double up, I believe. Yeah, there's silver beet over there. So we don't need this one. We'll just move it aside. And all of these I'll plant in the garden, so none are gonna go to waste. That's a good thing about this series too, is that you end up with no kind of trash in your house. Like say if it was doing the little shop toys or something like that. At the end of the promotion, when all the excitement dies down, you then got a house full of like little plastic toys. And this one, you don't. You just throw them all in your compost heap and you're helping the garden. Anyway, now these are flowers. Swan River Daisy. I don't think I have these yet. There we go, back here. I'll show you a photo of them. But yeah, that's what I did last year. Like none of mine grew because I kind of stuck exactly to the instructions Woolworths provided, and I used the little dirt pellets. But this time I'm going to do a little bit differently. So there's the Swan River Daisy. There you see there, those all purple flowers with the black centers. So very cool. So last year I grew some using the soil in the containers provided, and it didn't do so well. They grew, but then after like the first week no, not after the first week, maybe after the first 4 weeks, it would be like sprouts about that big, but then they wouldn't go any further. And every week when I did a new video, I would show you their progress and how they're growing. And it just kind of stopped at one point where they weren't growing anymore. So eventually, after the promotion ended, they grew a little bit more, but then they just turned to weeds and died. So the soil's not the best. So I do this year when I do it, I won't use the soil in these little kind of pods. I'll use like proper soil, using like proper potting mix and blood and bone and nice fertilizers and maybe using compost or whatever. But we'll do a better job with the soil, but leave everything else the same, and they should do much better this year. Now this time we got zinnia, which is a type of flower. I think it goes back here. There we go. I'll show you what it looks like. They're quite nice. They're very easy to grow with zinnia. And there you go. They take a week to start sprouting. That's kind of cool. But I know they last a while, and it's easy to like get the seeds from them and then grow them again the next year. Now next up we have thyme. Yes, we have time for thyme because it's back here. Here we go. So there you go, that's what thyme looks like. So you can grow it just as a herb to use in cooking, like pasta dishes, I think thyme goes in, maybe on eggs, I have no idea, I'm no chef, but you can use it as a herb, and if you don't use them in that way, then it grows into nice flowers, so win-win, either way. Now next up we have red basil, so that's a double up. I think, I remember, yeah, there you go, red basil. Now next we have, coming down here, stuck, come out. It is carrots. Now, do we have carrots? No, all season carrots. So I've never grown carrots from seeds before. I'll let you see the seeds again. They're kind of really tiny. But yeah, usually I grow it like I'll eat the carrot and then I'll chop the top off and plant that in the garden. But I've never grown it from seeds, so that would be kind of cool, something different. And hey, let me know in the comments how your collection's going, like if you have them all already, because some people do. Some people somehow get like the whole collection in a week. That always happens from any kind of collection video like this, like the Coles ones. There's always some turkey, well, I shouldn't say turkey, but someone who gets them like in the first week. It's insane, like how much groceries do you buy? Anyway, silver beet, I think that's a double up. Silver beet, silver beet, silver beet, silver beet, silver beet here, silver beet. Nah, I think we've already got that, so put that over there. But yeah, let me know what ones you have, what ones you're missing, because there's always someone who, it's just weird how they're distributed. Some people will get like everything except aster, whereas the next person will get like nothing but aster. So it's kind of, it's just interesting to hear how you're going, so let me know. And I'll respond if I can. Sometimes if I get like overwhelmed with like 1,000 responses, then I can't keep up with it. But I'll respond whenever I can. There's aster. Now I think that's our third aster, so we'll put that down here. And very last one is hopefully not a double up poppy. Do we have poppy? No, we don't have poppy. Okay, put poppy here. Now you may recognize poppies from Anzac Day, where people will put them on their shirt or the lapel or their jacket. There we go there, very cool. So that's it. Now that's all we've got today. So we've opened all 21. We did pretty well, not too many double ups. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11, no 13, 13 of the 24. What's up with my counting? So yeah, we got 13 of the 24. We still got 11 left. Am I crazy? 13? Yes, you're making me second guess myself. We got 11 left to go. So join me in the next video where we'll open up more of these and then also plant them. I'll show you how to plant them, and we'll plant all these ones as well. But guys, hit the thumbs up like button if you liked the video. Subscribe if you have not yet already subscribed. Do it for the flowers. But guys, until I see you next, have a great week. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.